Now, more along the professional lines here, you've got an award and you're a CSP, if you want to hold that up and explain what that is to the audience. And it's a fairly difficult, rare designation, am I wrong?
It is. So a CSP is a certified speaking professional.
Okay.
And in 2020, I received my CSP designation.
Good stuff.
So really excited about that. This is something that you have to have at least 5 years of platform experience. You have to have paying clients at a pretty significant rate. You have to show your revenue for those 5 years.
Right.
You have to have over 250 paid speaking engagements in that time. You have to have dozens of letters of recommendation. Tons of paperwork goes behind getting this as well. It took us about 6 months to finish the application for that process, and less than 10% of professional speakers ever earn this designation. So to reach that before I turned 40,
that's awesome.
It's actually pretty exciting to be a pretty young CSP, and it gives me access to the CSP world of the conferences and the mentoring within my profession, which is really exciting because these are legends.
Right. Well, they put you on the circuit, and I've got some pictures. We'll show. I mean, you kind of allows you to get into that rare circuitry, I guess you call it, of the paid speaker that you were talking about earlier.
Yes, so of course, most of the world has no idea what a CSP
Right,
behind your
that's why I
name
want you
stands
to
for.
explain it.
Yeah, and I get it. It's not of a lot of value to a lot of people, but in the event planning world, you know, conference professionals that hire speakers, and in the speaking world, it's very well respected, and it certainly does serve as a threshold of quality level. I didn't mention, but I also had to turn in a 45-minute uncut keynote. Yeah, no editing allowed.
Wow.
45 minutes on
the
a
250
stage.
speaking gigs paid wasn't enough?
No, they have to see a real sample with a real audience, a real client, 45 minutes uncut that I had to turn in, that was peer reviewed as well by the committee of CSPs that have to say you're good enough. So it's a really big deal.
Wow, that's phenomenal.
Yeah.
What would you say the amount of people that have ever gotten that? Is it less than 1,000?
You know, I really have
10,000
no
maybe at
idea, because I'm not sure how
rare.
long the National Speakers Association has been doing that, but there's usually between, I'm going to guess, about 25 and 40 speakers that receive it each year.
Wow.
But there are thousands of speakers out there, and you know, there's more than 1,000 just at our convention every year, the speakers convention that I attend annually. So it's a pretty prestigious thing to have within our industry, for sure.
That's great.